morning, friends.
Hey, how you doing?
It's
We're
been a
back.
minute or two.
Yeah, unfortunately life happens, so had to take a hiatus, but we're back and we really have nothing on an agenda for today. So
Well, I thought we
let's
could
get into some random weirdness.
talk about what we've been watching and such,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah. So I got into a new podcast, Rotten Mango. I've been hitting them up quite often and I'm really into it. Stephanie Sue is the host, and she is Asian and covers a lot of cases that are, in Korea and Japan and whatnot, and offers a very unique perspective. Well, not unique, but a perspective that anyways. Yeah, so it's definitely worth checking out. What's nice too is that I'm kind of tired of hearing the same stories over and over and over and over and over again from American crimes that I'm very familiar with,
Oh God, yes.
in various podcasts. So for me, it was kind of refreshing to get like other true crime stories that, you don't hear about in America. There's some good ones in there. But
Mhm.
yeah, definitely check her out. She's on YouTube and Spotify, and I do believe whatever the Apple podcast thing is. So
I was watching a lot of documentaries on Sundance now, and I was watching the one Cold-Blooded, and it's like sort of an update to all the things on the Clutter murderers that Truman Capote wrote on in Cold Blood.
okay.
And it finally has some input from the descendants of the Clutters, which like they didn't talk to media before like
Right.
this thing. So that was interesting. I need to go back and rewatch some of that though, like and watch like the biopic with Philip Seymour Hoffman and so on too
Yeah.
to make
I
sense
saw
of it
that
all.
in the theaters.
Mm.
It was good. I so documentary wise,
Mm.
I just ended up watching the on Max, the Love Is One documentary. I don't know if you're familiar with the Love Has Won cult, but their leader, Amy, was found dead
Is
a
that the
few years.
glitter zombie or the?
No, she was mummified in a
Oh yeah.
sleeping bag wrapped in Christmas lights.
Oh, Christmas lights. Okay, something like that.
Yes, yeah. So whole thing, man, it just weird, weird. What's sad to me is throughout the whole documentary, and what's what makes it kind of unique is, like this is fairly recent, fairly new, and they actually were talking to like these people. It's like 3 or 4 weeks after this happened, like they're interviewing them for this, right? And there were times where like this woman was like begging them, like, take me to a hospital. And they're like, no, you don't mean that. I guess what makes it weird too is like, usually in the realms of cults, it's the leader working against the followers. This was like the reverse, the like complete reverse where
Yeah.
like, the followers are like, keeping the leader hostage. And just, it's definitely something worth watching. And you're just like, holy shit, how many crazy people. They made her drink like, she like, they're into like the whole like holistic. I don't even know if I can like unpeel the onion that is all their beliefs right now. Like what they believed in, other than the fact that like Robin Williams, apparently Robin Williams, who was dead, and a long list of like other dead people,
Yeah.
and this group called the Galactics were like giving Amy messages of just yeah. Um it's different. Sorry. I'm just but yeah, like, oh God, they would like do their holistics thing, and they were all about the colloidal silver. She
Colloidal
drank,
silver.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. She drank so much of that shit. Like at one point, she was blue. Like
Yeah.
she was blue.
Your body just takes it in and doesn't get rid of it.
Yeah. And so
It's
that
like
not
that
only
Papa
that,
Smurf guy that was on
she
like
was
talk shows.
You like I guess what kills me too was like watching it and like she was like take me to a hospital. Like there's like moments where like she had lucid moments of lucidity where she's like this is all bullshit, take me to a hospital, and they're like no you don't mean it. No, we can't do that. You'd never really want to you never wanted to go there. And yeah, and you're watching her like her liver shutting down. She is anorexic, couldn't even walk. Like it's yeah. And like, where did this all start from? Just a drug party. Like, let's just pile as many like hallucinogenics as we can into our like emaciated bodies. It was crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, definitely check out the Love is One documentary on HBO or Max. Yeah, I guess it's not HBO Max. It's just Max now. So it was we need to just do an episode on them at one point. Just a full Love is One episode because it is getting crazy.
I just want to say things that I did not enjoy include Silent Hill Ascension.
Oh my God.
Oh God. That's something I haven't enjoyed. And it came out on Halloween, and I guess they're taking a break right now for Christmas. But supposedly it's supposed to go on for 6 months or something, and I have no idea how. And it's like somebody did the math, and like the people who actually are making the decisions are like buying $200 worth of influence points and like making all the decisions, and like nobody else's vote counts. And
So
I
that's
think
what
the
I
whole
was gonna
voting thing is
ask.
stupid anyway.
Because isn't it supposed to be like a choose your own adventure thing?
Yeah, but it's like crowdsourced decision making. And then like there's these parts that have a game part where you have to like swipe across the screen when there's this arrow or like tap.
So like a button prompt.
Yeah, it's like button mashing, or like there's a phone app, but I did it on the computer. And you're like button mashing and things, and like what you do doesn't make an effect on the screen, and that's just so weird because it's an average of what everybody's doing. So it just feels so weird when like you win the button mashing and it doesn't show it winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's weird. So it's like almost like a percentage, well, like whatever the percentage of
Yeah.
accumulated users do, that's what the result is.
Yeah, the community won or the community lost or something.
That's that's weird. Now,
Yeah.
here's the question I have. Is there in-app money involved in this?
They're called influence points though.
Okay.
And you
All
can buy
right.
them with real money, or you can, win them through a couple of their games, which are mostly locked because you need a battle pass. You have to pay for the battle pass to unlock most of the games, to win the influence points, to make the decisions, and to have your character come up as a little cameo, which is like terrible. And oh my God, it's terrible. It's
That
the worst thing that's happened in the history of the world.
probably not really,
Okay,
but
probably not.
but it's still
Slight
bad.
hyperbole there, but I mean it's in the bottom 10.
Well, that's what it seems. I don't know. Like I remember seeing some things about it when it was getting ready to happen. And then I totally forgot about it.
Well, I figured it would just
Uh,
be a web series and they would
right.
make money from ads, but like no, they make money from like telling you to give them money
Yeah,
to
see,
make
like
decisions.
a few years ago, like when Telltale Games, had a few games that they had done. I had played them. I played the Game of Thrones one and the Walking Dead one. And the games were episodic. Now, you could buy each episode individually as they came out,
Yeah.
or you could buy like the season pass. So I bought for the Game of Thrones ones, or Game of Thrones one, I bought like the season pass at the
Yeah.
time and ended up playing it as it was current. But it was a game you could play. Like, it was a playable game, and yes, there were like, you had different like interactions that you could choose and stuff like that. And then like your button prompt swipe menus, because it was tablet. for like action scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
mostly just like a cut scene, and then like there's a little bit of player encounters monster, and you button
okay.
mash. And what's a something event? Quick time event.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. So, like at first, that's what I honestly thought. I thought it was going to be something like how the Telltale games
Yeah,
did,
because
you know.
Genvid did one of these with The Walking Dead also, but that
Okay.
was the only like other horror type franchise they did it with, and the other ones were like superhero stuff.
Okay.
And I'm
So
not
what you're
sure if
saying
the
is,
others were not monetized or why are they saying that they're new to monetization and that's why they are getting it wrong.
um,
Train wreck.
wasn't there something that happened with the chats too?
Oh, the first day they had to get rid of chat because people had spammed it by saying they want Kojima's Kumi in their tummy, and they spammed it with the Kumi in the tummy and other things like that. Talk. Let's see Pyramid Head's
Nice.
big boing boing. That was another one, and
So everything you really shouldn't say in public, they said in public.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was the chat. And on the first day of this is a daily thing, mind you,
Right.
daily episodes. And on the first
Oh,
day,
daily
they had to
episodes,
get
not even like weekly.
well, no, it's 5 days a week, I think, but basically daily. But they had to get rid of the chat on day one because they were there was just an influx of cum.
Too much cum. That'll do it. That'll do it. People get upset. I don't even know what I'm fucking saying right now. I've got nothing. Uh
God.
oh, trying to
Anyway, I
think.
don't think they're off to a good start. They haven't got off on the right foot with the whole
Right.
getting more
And like the
Silent Hill stuff
story
out
is just
with this.
not there. That sucks. But yeah, a failed experiment.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because like, well, no, it's not because I don't think I'd want to play a game where the community's decision affects it.
Yeah.
Uh, that's not like I don't care what everybody else wants. I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
And it feels weird where when what you want it to do is not reflected on the screen in a game.
right. Yeah, I mean it kind of breaks the traditional sense of gaming, but
Yeah.
um or is that it? Is it like an experiment to try to kind of well, no, that doesn't even make sense. I was like to try to like integrate like a tabletop aspect to it, but no, if the community as a whole can't collaborate effectively, then yeah, what's the point?
Hmm.
So I don't know. I did see the makeup palette though.
Hmm.
Silent Hill makeup palette that yeah, is there still any like official verdict on that yet on
Well, I've heard it's okay from the few people who got it. Now I have to go off about it. Their site says free shipping after $70 or $80 or something, and then you get to this $120 palette and it says, well, there's not free shipping on this. Silent Hill items don't apply.
okay. That makes no sense at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So it's just been like a kind of little fail for the Silent Hill community here in the past couple months, but
So anyway, if we haven't mentioned it before, I uploaded some of the old episodes to a Red Circle site, and it's like Red Circle /show/ something, and I'll put that in the description or on screen since I don't know what it is right now.
all right,
Cheers,
thanks.
friends.
Bye.
Later.